Hey you guys, welcome back to my IGTV. Today is the first of 2 videos I've been working on with curls to give you guys some of my favorite natural hair care tips and tricks. Today is going to be all about deep conditioning, which might be the most important step in creating a healthy hair care regimen. I've been natural for 4 years now, so throughout that time I've kind of learned what works best for me to get the most out of my deep conditioning treatments. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my hair and what I do to keep my hair moisturized all throughout the week, and tell you about my 5 favorite curls deep conditioners, which I have sitting right here. Alright, so first things first, I think we should get some basics out of the way. I think in the natural hair community there's a huge misconception that your hair type is the deciding factor in which products work for you, meaning how tight or loose your curls are. While my hair is 3C4A, in my experience I found hair porosity is much more important in terms of deciding which products are actually going to give your hair moisture. So if you're unfamiliar with that term, porosity has to do with how well your hair absorbs and retains moisture. With high porosity hair, the hair cuticle is generally a bit more lifted, which means that your hair can easily absorb the moisture, but you might notice throughout the week that your hair gets a little bit drier and drier because high porosity hair has difficulty retaining the moisture. On the flip side, with low porosity hair, the cuticle is generally a little bit more sealed, which means that it has difficulty getting products to actually penetrate the shaft, even when you're applying products that are considered moisturizing. On the flip side, if you can get your products to actually penetrate your hair shaft, your hair will probably stay moisturized throughout the week because low porosity hair doesn't have an issue actually retaining moisture. So I personally have low porosity hair, and that tends to be the determining factor for me in terms of choosing which products are going to work for me. Now the point of this video is deep conditioning, so we're going to talk a little bit about what I do to make sure that I properly deep condition my low porosity hair. So deep conditioning is one of the most important steps of maintaining healthy hair. I recommend doing it about weekly because it really is the only way to give your hair some intense moisture. Generally, it sets the foundation for your wash day and the style that you're going to have throughout the week. I've generally noticed that if I skip deep conditioning, my hair will be a little bit more frizzy and my styles will only last 2 to 3 days. But if I'm consistent with my deep conditioning, I can extend my style for 6 to 7 days. Now with low porosity hair, as I mentioned, the issue is really getting moisture to penetrate the hair, which can be really annoying when the whole point of deep conditioning is to moisturize your hair. But don't worry, if you have low porosity hair, I do have some tips for you. So when I have all the time in the world for wash day, meaning I've blocked off a good 17 hours to wash, detangle, deep condition, and apply my styling products, I like to use a heating cap for my deep conditioning treatment. And what a heating cap will do, or a hooded dryer, or at the bare minimum just putting a shower cap on your head and leaving the product in overnight, what heat in general does is lifts your hair cuticle and allows your product to penetrate your hair shaft. And when I do have the time for a deep, intense deep conditioning treatment, my 2 favorite curls products to use are the Green Collection Sea Kelp and Cucumber Hair Mask and the Curl Ecstasy Hair Tea Deep Conditioner. Both of these products retail for $20 and they're both available on the Curls website. But I feel like they pair extremely well with heat, and they work so well in giving my hair moisture, like to the point where when I rinse my hair out, my hair is already defined without putting in any styling products. Now you might say, well hey, I don't always have time for a 17-hour wash day, but I still have low porosity hair and I still need help with moisture. And to that I say, I still have tips. So while a heating cap is a great thing that can help lift your cuticle and help with, providing moisture to low porosity hair, another option is just using the heat in your shower and the steam from your shower to help lift your cuticle. So for that process, I recommend doing your regular cleansing routine, cleansing your scalp, detangling, and then applying your deep conditioner while you are still in the shower before proceeding to do the rest of your shower routine. So that way, while you're cleansing your body, shaving, whatever else you may do, for that 10 to 15 minutes that you're still in the shower, your deep conditioner is penetrating your hair shaft because you're letting the heat in the shower circulate and lift up your hair cuticle. And I do have 2 curls deep conditioners that I love to do this with that give me almost the same hydration and moisture that, a deep, 10-hour deep conditioning routine would give me. So the first is this Curls Cashmere and Caviar collection hair mask, which smells amazing, and it's super thick, which is great for somebody who has dry and like thick hair like me, because it really does provide hydration. And then the second is this Blueberry Bliss reparative hair mask, and I'm absolutely obsessed with the Blueberry Bliss collection. I've been using it for years and I love it, and this mask is no exception. The Cashmere and Caviar mask retails for $20 and this one retails for $15, and they are both available on the Curls website, and I love them to get that hydration on the go. All you have to do is slap it on while you're in the shower, let the heat circulate, and it really does give you a good amount of hydration to have a good foundation for your wash day and for your hair to remain moisturized for the rest of the week. So the last tip I'm going to give you guys before we wrap things up is just like a different way of doing things. Maybe you've tried everything I've mentioned in this video and you're still struggling with getting moisture into your hair. And the great thing about natural hair is that you can kind of use products whichever way you need to get the results that you want. There's no one way of doing things. So sometimes when my hair is feeling really dry and brittle, especially after doing like a protective style, or maybe doing a style where I've used a lot of gel, what I actually like to do is apply my deep conditioner before I shampoo. So with this process, while my hair is still dry, I'll section it off, spray it with water, apply the deep conditioner of my choice before then putting my shower cap on, my heating cap, and then doing the rest of my wash day routine, shampooing, detangling, etc., etc. And I do have a curls conditioner that I love to do this with. It is the So Moist Vitamin C Curl Mask from the Pop and Pineapple collection. And this product just does a really, really great job of reviving dry hair. So it's a really great option if you are looking to try deep conditioning before doing your cleansing routine. So I really recommend it if that is something that you haven't tried, and it can potentially help you with infusing moisture in your hair. And that is pretty much it for this video. Curls is a brand that is super inclusive of different hair types and textures, and I've been using them for years, pretty much since I went natural. So whatever your moisture issue may be, your hair type may be, there's definitely a Curls product for you that can help. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something that'll be helpful for your natural hair journey. Next week's video is about length retention, so I hope you guys tune in for that. And please go check out these Curls products. I absolutely love them. They're all available on the Curls website, and some of them are also available in Target, so definitely go check those out. I'll catch you guys next week. Bye!